Morning! We just parked up at Tilbethwaite Gill car park near Coniston, where today we're going to do a circular route of Wetherlam via its edges. We're going to head up Steel Edge and then descend via Wetherlam Edge. Just me and our lad Billy. Head out the car park and up the steps behind the back of the car park, past the old quarries, and just continue until you reach a big quarry up here. We've got Steel Edge to the left of us somewhere and Wetherlam Edge to the right. You can't see the top of Wetherlam yet, it's hidden by the crags. We're heading for Crookbeck, where we're going to cross the beck and start heading left towards Steel Edge. It's an absolute beautiful morning. There's rain forecast later, so we've had an early start, another sunrise start. The track you can see across the gill there will be our descent track. Head across the beck at the top of the gill here. And continue along the path until you hit the bottom of Steel Edge and start ascending. It's quite a good path running up Steel Edge. Whew. There's a bit of a wind chill coming in now. I would say it's going to be windy on the top and cold. And here we have Steel Edge straight in front of us. To our right, Wetherlam Edge, our route down. Here he is, the rock star. There's a bit of weather coming in now, bit of sleety snow. The weather was due to come mid-afternoon, but I'm almost certain it looks like it's going to come early. There's a bit of hands on rock, scrambling on both ridges, Steel Edge and Wetherlam Edge, so just be careful when it's wet, it's slippy. We're almost up Steel Edge. The weather can change fast in the winter. I think we're going to lose our views very shortly. Hopefully it'll be a shower. There's a cairn at the top of Steel Edge. It'll take you past a couple of nameless tarns. Just stay on the path and head for the summit. That's the old man to our left, Coniston Water behind us. We're just heading for the summit now. To our left we've got Swirlhouse and Great Cars. Behind that, thick in the clag, we've got the old man of Coniston. Wetherlam summit, 763 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Birk, a Hewitt, a Nuttall and a Hump. You would normally get a fantastic view from up here. Not such a good view today, but hey ho. It's a proper rocky, gnarly summit. We're on Wetherlam Edge now, heading down from the summit. It's a little bit more sheltered down here. Absolute freezing on the summit. That wind chill is well into the minuses. Wetherlam Edge drops off from the summit in a northerly, northeasterly kind of direction, and then swings back round easterly further down there, and back in to Tilbethwaite, where we set off from. A nice little circular route. To our left of Wetherlam Edge we've got Wetside Edge, which would eventually lead you on to Great Cars. Beyond Wetside Edge you've got Rhino Pass, but you can't really see it for the edge. You can just see the road running down here. And above Rhino Pass we've got Piker Blisco. You can just see the little tarn below Piker Blisco, Red Tarn, and then that would lead you on to Crinkle Crags. Behind that, in the mist, we've got Piker Stickle and the Langdale Pikes. I guess this is the first proper winter day. Bit of snow and hail blasting in from the west. We're going to tuck ourselves in here, hunker down for a bit in the shelter. Just here. Hey, where you going? Back down here, come on. That's better. Is that better, Billy? The top section of Wetherlam Edge is very steep, so we need to be careful because the rock's wet. There's a bit of ice on it as well. Take it nice and easy. Just make sure you find Wetherlam Edge. Don't go too far west from the summit, round the corner there, or you'll end up in some horrendous steep ground. If you're heading towards Wetside Edge over there, you're going the wrong way. You need to be going down the ridge here. Just zigzag your way down Wetherlam Edge. The paths all over the place. There's little bits of paths that's been made, you know, to divert you from the main path, but they all kind of lead to the same place. That edge down there. Oh, fucking... Well, that's just off the steepest part of the ridge, and I'm pleased really, because that weather appears to be in for the day now. We got most of the walk done in the best of the weather. We had a great sunrise, so we can't complain. It is winter after all. That's what we just came down. Bit slippy. It's absolutely pissing it down now. What a change. Once you get to the bottom of Wetherlam Edge, well, what appears to be the bottom, you start going up again, because Wetherlam Edge has its own little summit, Birk Man. It's a Birkit. And this is it, just up here. We're starting to get a glimpse of Pike of Blisco and the Langdale pikes behind it. I can just see the crinkles and what appears to be a little bit of snow on them. Wetherlam Edge behind us. We can also see our route up. Steel Edge, onto the summit and down Wetherlam Edge. Here we are, Birk Man, or Birk Fell, 529 metres. It's a Birkit. From here, we're going to head back down into Tilbethwaite Gill. The views in front of us are opening up a little bit. There's a dollop of snow on Fairfield and the Fairfield Horseshoe. It's finally stopped raining. The wind's eased off a bit. That was grim up there. Very cold. There's our path down. The Crinkles and Bowfell behind Pike of Blisco are looking very bleak. Anyone that came out at sunrise this morning hoping for a good day on the big fells will be absolutely freezing cold up there now. The path drops off right from Birk Fell Man. There's a few pitches in it. A line of trees at the bottom here. That's where you're heading for. And eventually we'll hit the path that I pointed out across the other side of the gill earlier this morning, just here. Swings around the corner there and back into Tilbethwaite Gill. It's actually an old mine track. There's a few quarry workings up here. The cove below us, believe it or not, is called Dry Cove. Not so dry. Getting a good view of our route now. We went up Steel Edge, which is just there, up to the summit of Wetherlam. Then we dropped down Wetherlam Edge here, over the top of Birk Fell Man here, dropped down into the mine workings and onto this path. We're back above Tilbethwaite Gill now, over the other side of the gill from where we were this morning. The beck in the gill is called Udale Beck, and we'll cross it a little further down here. We're going to leave this path and take a right through the bracken, down these little steps just here. Be careful because it's an easy one to miss, just here. We're going to head through that bracken and we're going to find a bridge across the beck. It's a proper little quirky path into the bottom of the gill. across the bridge and back up the other side. So we're back down to them quarries and mines where we were this morning, and we're going to pop in and have another look. Just here. We're just having a little explore. There's a shaft here, look. And it goes underground a long way by the look of it. Quick look in the lower entrance, just here. And back out. There's another one just down here, look. We've got to go and have a look at this one, I suppose. This one has a big cave, cavern in it. Let's go and have a look. You can clearly see the drill holes where they put the sticks of dynamite in to blow it. This is as far as they've gone. For some reason they stopped. Right then, back out, back to the car. So I'm going to wrap my video up now and say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Fantastic walk. In total about 5 miles. It's a great little winter walk. 2 fantastic ridges. And a little bit of interest there in the mines. Just caught up with my channel. Thank you. Please think about giving me a subscribe. Drop me a comment. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from the rock star. From the free car park in Tilbethwaite, we head up the steps and past the mines. Crossing the beck, we then started to ascend Steel Edge. Eventually reaching the cairn at the top of Steel Edge and passing the 2 nameless tarns. We then head for the summit of Wetherlam. From the summit of Wetherlam, We dropped down Wetherlam Edge into the Col and then crossed over the top of Birk Fell Man, dropping back down to the mine road. We then crossed the Gill and then explored them old mine workings we'd passed earlier and back to the car.